What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to hop into the Legendary Goku event, the GT Legendary Goku event here, with a Legendary Existence team. We're going to try and get the new mission done if we can. So we are running Namek Goku's Legendary Existence team. We've got quite a few powerful INT units on the team, which is good because obviously the final phase of this fight is going to be versus a tech enemy. Okay, so our slot 1 rotation out the gate isn't the best. I guess it could be worse. We have both Namek Gokus on the second turn. That isn't the most ideal thing. We do want them split up eventually. So, yeah, I guess for now, okay, we'll just go ahead and do this to stay safe with Goku. We'll do this, and that should be fine. Okay. So yeah, at the beginning of the fight here, I'm going to try and not really overload as far as damage goes. I kind of want to go as slow as possible, just so that I can give all of my stacking units a chance to stack. Because obviously our leader, the Namek Goku, is going to be an infinite stacker. And then this Broly right here is an infinite stacker. And we've also got the INT UI Goku, who is going to be an infinite stacker as well. So I want all 4 of those INT units to have a really solid chance to build up all their defense before we get into the really hard fights at the end of this. Okay, so it doesn't look like we get any additional supers there with Broly this turn. That's unfortunate. Just some normals. And we're probably going to finish off this first fight too. Yeah, okay. The good news is that there's 2 physical phases coming up. Split by an AGL phase, I believe, which is good because we're going to be mainly attacking these physical enemies with INT types, so that'll work out in our favor. Because I don't want to be doing as much damage to them because I want them to survive, so I can get more and more stacks before they go down. So yeah, the main strat is going to be to put the Namek Gokus in slot 1 because they get the guaranteed additional if they get hit before they super attack. That way we can get as many stacks as possible with them. Nice, and we are able to get an additional there. But stop it with the critical hits. No more critical hits, please. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I do want this Goku to survive long enough for our 3rd slot Namek Goku to get a raise or 2 as well because he's getting rotated off, so he's already sacrificing. Oh no. Okay, well it doesn't look like he's gonna get a chance to attack, so that's a little unfortunate. So yeah, his defense is already gonna be suffering just a bit. Oh, nice, he is gonna get 1 attack in at least. Okay, that's good. But yeah, unfortunately he's not gonna get any additionals because he's definitely gonna finish this guy off right here. Okay, cool. Wow, so we did even 1 turn that fight. The critical hits pretty much did us in there, so not much we can do about that. Okay, I guess we'll do this. I really shouldn't be selecting a lot of orbs with God Goku, especially when he has type advantage, because he's just going to get more attack with the orbs that we give him, so probably a better idea if I don't do that again. Though he really isn't the hardest hitter. He could put up some decent numbers, I suppose, after his Easy A, but he's mainly here as a defensive tank, because obviously after his Easy A, he is going to be reducing damage received by 70% if there's a Pure Saiyan category's enemy. So as you can see right here, he is going to be completely untouchable in this event because we're facing a Pure Saiyan enemy the entire time. So yeah, he would be a really good slot 1 unit for us to run. But because I have 4 units that depend on the infinite stacking, I need them to be my slot 1 and 2 rotation for both rotations. So unfortunately, once we get the Namek Goku around to this rotation, I am actually going to have to rotate off the God Goku. But if we get in a sticky situation towards the very end of the fight where somebody's defense still is not high enough, then I can just rotate them off as a 3rd slot unit and keep him on rotation just to better protect ourselves, which I might end up doing anyway. And then if you guys caught that there, the Kid Buu is going to be really, really solid for some passive healing for us too, because he's got a 20% heal mechanic if in any turn that he takes an attack. So he's going to be a really good slot 3 unit for us too, giving us some nice passive healing every turn that he comes on. And then he's got some, stacking to do in his passive as well. So he'll be gaining stats throughout the course of the fight. But obviously he caps out at a certain point, so we don't need to have him on rotation, because I imagine he'll still hit his caps pretty quickly. Especially having built-in additionals, because it's just, 30% attack and defense with each attack performed, so... Alright, I guess we're finishing that guy off too. Man, we are actually blazing through this a little bit, just considering how many, int allies we have. Yeah, our defense is still looking really low for how late in the fight we are. That isn't the most ideal thing. That's really not what I want to see. Okay, so we'll do this. And then I guess we'll just select the one orb. Okay. The Dokkan attack is still nowhere in sight. We are very, very far away from that. So it looks like we're probably going to be able to save that for the INT Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I don't imagine we'll need to use it on the Great Ape Goku phase, which is coming up next. Though it depends how many critical hits and stuff we get on this fight, because this one could take us a little while if we aren't careful, because we've got a lot of INT allies attacking. So that was good that Broly was able to get a couple additional supers in. We'll see if Namek Goku can do the same. There was no opportunity to put him in slot 1, but we are getting another additional, so that's good. I don't know if this is the one he has as a potential from his passive, or... Okay, yeah, so it looks like that was, because then this is the hidden potential system additional. So nice, he got 3 raises on this turn as well. That's very, very good. That's going to be helping out our stats quite a bit. This is probably still going to hurt. I don't imagine that our defense wasn't really high enough to fully mitigate that. We'd probably need another turn of stacking for us to get to that point. That's okay, though. We have a lot of HP to work with. We're still above the 50%, which is the main thing, because I don't want the UI Goku to transform yet. So it's a good thing we stayed above 50%. And then Kid Buu is going to heal us 20%. Oh, no, he's not, because we're about to finish off the fight. So Kid Buu's actually not going to heal us here. Okay, well, that's a little unfortunate, but we would just have to deal. Okay, let's see. So yeah, it's also unfortunate that UI Goku isn't going to be getting a raise here, because his defense is still looking pretty lackluster. I'm thinking he needs it. But I do want to prioritize the Namek Gokus. That way we at least have really solid slot 1 units for the end of the fight, because they'll have really, really good defense if we just keep them in slot 1 the whole time. Okay, we've got the active skill. We're definitely going to save that for later. I think it's just a stat buff, right? It's not an attack. Yeah, it's just a stat buff. So yeah, we'll definitely save that for the final fight. Okay, and then... yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. And... how do I want to set this up? I guess I'll just do that. And then we can grab... I kind of want to avoid grabbing type orbs right now, because it looks like we're getting really close to the Dokkan attack. I do want to avoid getting the Dokkan attack on this fight if I can, because especially if we're getting a couple critical hits, I don't think we're going to need it. Our guys hit pretty hard. There's been a lot of power creep since this event first came out, and this Great Ape is not that hard to damage your way through anymore. As you can see, without a critical hit, we took like half a health bar. So if we are able to get a critical hit, I imagine we could do like a bar and a half in one attack. And then obviously we have a ton of additional attacks built in with this team, so we should be doing quite a bit of damage. I mean, I imagine that he's got at least like 4 more attacks coming his way. Let's see some critical hits. Come on, Broly. There we go. That's better. Can we get an additional super? Yeah. Nice. Okay, this is This is looking a little more solid. This is what I wanted to see on this turn. Nice, and another critical hit, and another additional super. Okay, yeah. See, it's definitely not that bad. We've already taken out more than half of his life at this point, and another critical hit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and we don't even take a super. Wow. Okay, so I wonder if this Broly could actually finish him off. He definitely would need critical hits on this attack and his additional for that to happen, but... okay, he still can get a third additional super from his hidden potential, so let's see. Okay, no, it didn't happen. Alright, so, I think we can avoid getting the Dokkan attack this turn. Let's see. We're gonna do it this way. I need the UI Goku to get a super attack this turn. So we're gonna put him in slot 1, since we don't really need Namek Goku there. And then we'll do that. We're able to get the 17 key, which is perfect. The most amount of damage with still getting a defense raise. Because obviously he's gonna be getting defense raises on his 12 key and attack raises on his 18 key, so I'm just going to keep trying to get his 12 key over and over every single turn. Pretty much for the entire fight would be ideal. Alright, so this should finish off the Great Ape here. Okay, yeah, very nice. We were able to, what, 2-turn that? That wasn't too bad at all. Okay, now is when the real tough part begins. The enemy definitely hits pretty hard at this point. Kid Buu does have a high chance to nullify the super attack that could come from this Goku, though, so that is something to note. Okay, so we'll do this, and then, I guess we can save, or, okay, let's go ahead and take these STR orbs for Buu, and we get the Dokkan attack there. Okay, so let's see how we fare here, how much damage we're able to do on this turn. Namek Goku's going to have that additional super coming out. The guaranteed additional because he got attacked before attacking. I suppose this might have been a good time to try and get an 18 key, though I don't know if I would have been able to, even if I tried. But yeah, I suppose for the Dokkan attack I probably could have. Could have made us get a much higher attack stat there, but that's okay. Alright, and we get the third additional too. Oh man, this guy's defense is going to be looking so good. He was at 400k at the start of the turn, and then he just got 3 more defense raises. So yeah, he's going to be sitting pretty, for sure. I'm kind of to the point where I feel comfortable getting some attack raises with him, too. His defense is very, very good at this point, so I wouldn't mind getting off a couple 18 keys. Alright, Broly, can you get one more additional super? There you go. We love to see it. Man, when the RNG is in your favor and these guys are throwing out the attacks that they're supposed to, you really can do some work with this team. Because, you know, we've been flying through this and we haven't had to take too many attacks because we've been finishing every phase in like a turn or two. But if we weren't getting all these additionals, then we wouldn't be getting all these extra defense raises and stuff, and I don't imagine that we would be sitting as pretty right now. Okay, that's not good, but can we absorb it? We don't. Okay, well, we survive it. Oh, well, that's good, because between the Dokkan attack and the 20% heal from Kid Buu's passive, we were able to heal back basically all the damage that we just took. So I guess that was the perfect turn for that to happen. And it looks like now we're upwards of 400k defense with this guy as well. So we are going to be in a very good position going into the next fight. Here's the only thing. Namek Goku can't get... oh man, I'm not going to be able to get a super attack with UI. Dang, that's unfortunate. Okay, I'll just have to sacrifice it. Hopefully he can get an additional for us. If the Super Saiyan 4 Goku isn't dead by that point already. Because there's a really good possibility he could be. Yeah, I'm really hoping that UI Goku can can get off another stat raise here. That would be nice if we are able to. I think he should survive this. I don't know. I don't think he'll die right here. With these, he still had 2 bars of health left. Maybe with a crit. Yeah. Okay. That's honestly good, because then we have a chance. No additional super. Okay. Well, that's a little rough. I guess the upside with him is that we haven't yet dipped below 50% HP, so we are going to be able to still transform. If we do dip below 50% HP, then we'll get his transformation off a little later, and then he'll get that guaranteed guard, or guaranteed dodging turn. Okay, so now on to easy mode. I think we are in the clear, to the point where we should be able to clear this entire event with no items. Because now that we're on this final phase against Tech, you know, we're gonna be sitting very, very pretty, because we've got all of these super stacked int units around, so I don't imagine that we're gonna struggle much. And then obviously God Goku is just gonna be tanking like a beast. Oh, you know, the only thing I just thought of is that this final phase actually cancels dodge. So even if we get UI Goku's awakening, it's not going to matter. He's not going to be able to dodge. But he does still actually get a stat buff when you transform him, and his attack and defense go up. So it's not going to be completely useless if that happens. Okay, he's out here dodging us. One of the reasons why I brought the STR Broly on the team is because he has attacks effective against all type, against pure and hybrid Saiyans. So he's going to be looking really, really solid here. And also his attacks are guaranteed to hit. So he can't be dodged. That's going to be a very, very important piece to his kit. But yeah, there aren't really a lot of good support units that you can bring on this team, so I kind of just had to bring slot 3 units that can just handle their own. But yeah, as you can see, the dodging can get quite annoying in these last few phases, so... oh, and we did just see a super attack happen there, did we not? I was halfway even paying attention to the game. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that Broly just tanked that super attack for double digits, so looks like we're in a pretty solid spot at this point. Okay, I guess the only unit I'm worried about here is Kid Buu at the end. He could take a lot of damage, so... I guess we cross our fingers and pray. Okay, everyone's able to super attack at least. That's the bare minimum. And he just super attacked, so I don't think it's likely for either of the int units to get super attacked at the beginning. Which I guess is a bad thing, because I would rather them get super attacked than the Kid Buu. But if Kid Buu is able to get off 2 or 3 super attacks for us, his defense will raise a lot, and I'll feel a little better. So hopefully, with the way the RNG has been in our favor for the rest of these additionals going on, I hope that Kid Buu will be able to get one as well. Man, we have been getting so many 3 super attack turns with these Namek Gokus. I'm actually really impressed by it. We're definitely seeing the better side of him. This is like if it goes your way, you know? Wow, this guy's almost dead already. We've almost fully finished him off. I don't want to jinx myself by saying that it looks like we're going to do this with no items, but we really might here. Alright, come on, Kid Buu. Let's see those additional supers. Okay, here's the additional from the passive. And no, oh. Well, I don't think we'll die, right? We have like 600k health to work with. And we almost died. Oh my god. Well, okay. He healed us back 20%, which is a nice little buffer there. Okay, it's the last turn, so let's go ahead and use this. Let's go ahead and use this active skill here to get some additional buffs on Broly here. And then we'll take a quick peek at our defensive stats. I imagine they're going to be looking mighty good. Oh yeah, 650k, 400k, oh my. Wow, that's very, very good. Okay, so we'll do this. That'll give us some nice healing, and then we'll do this, and then we can get some more healing here. Alright, this is probably going to seal the deal for us, especially because he just super attacked. I don't think he'll super attack in this first slot, so we should be fine. Nice. I'm stoked that we were able to get the no item run here. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, okay, but then obviously if he just dodges everything, we're not going to be able to finish off the fight here. No more dodging Goku. No more. Alright, and another 3 super attack turn. Wow, man. Yeah, Namek Goku, not as mid as some people say. He's definitely pretty solid for a long form event where you have a, you know, type advantage on the last phase, so. Sweet! Alright, and with that, we were able to get the no item run there. Took like 20 freaking minutes, but that's what you get with these teams that build up a lot, right? They don't do much at the beginning, and then they kind of get better towards the end, so. There we go. We were able to get the mission complete. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, then come be a part of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying our best to get to 77 subscribers by the end of the 7-year anniversary. We are well on our way. We're more than halfway there at this point. I think we can do it. We still got a couple weeks left, so smash that red subscribe button. That would help me out a lot. I would greatly appreciate it. That is going to do it for this one, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace!